Welcome to Pro Skin TV. Come with me and discover the Pro Skin chain of affordable advanced skincare clinics. Let me show you what treatments people like you are having behind these walls and why treatments for acne, lines and wrinkles, cellulite, tattoos, pigmentation, body contouring and sun damage are more popular than ever before. First, let's go and speak to the people behind the amazing transformations Pro Skin delivers to their clients.
My background is coming from hotel spas. I worked more with like relaxing treatments such as massages, facials, interacting with different people from all over the world, different celebrities. The reason I got into the beauty business is just because obviously it makes a difference in people's lives, seeing a difference from the start to the finish, and making them happy. The reason that I come to work for Pro Skin is just because it's more of a clinical side of things, so from actually seeing an in-depth result, not only the person themselves but visibly as well. It also changes people's personalities as well, makes them a lot happier. They come with a problem and we try our best to resolve it. We also meet a lot of different people on a daily basis, which makes it quite interesting. Nice to chat to different sorts of people and get lifestyles of other people. So here what I'm doing at the minute is all the laser treatments, so laser hair removal, FAQs, which is for like breakouts. There's also like 3D lipo, tattoo removal. I'd say at the minute one of my favourite treatments is the FAQs because people come with like an acne sort of skin, breakouts that they're really concerned about, and just seeing such a quick result in such a short amount of time, it does change people. It's nice to be part of that. I think going back to the FAQs, seeing such a big result from start to finish is one of my FAQs clients coming with really bad acne. I'd suffered with it for quite a long time. Coming with it, we've treated them over a number of weeks and they're just seeing a dramatic difference instantly. Obviously supporting that with their home care use of different products and coming in for different assessments just to check up on their skin and see how we can manage it and how we can change things up to see results a lot quicker.
It seems like everyone has a tattoo. They are definitely in fashion. While the trend at the moment is for intricate etchings and detailed drawings, this was not always the case. How many people have a dolphin, cartoon character, or Chinese letters marked on their skin? This makes having a tattoo a risky decision. Will that tattoo you have in your 20s look as good as you think it does when you're 40? While the growth in tattoos has been phenomenal, so has the rise in people wanting to have tattoos removed. Relationship breakups and embarking on the daunting search for a new job are two of the biggest reasons behind a surge in tattoo removals. So is there a solution? I visited Pro Skin to see a technology they have and say it removes tattoos in as little as 2 to 4 sessions.
Tattoo removal is becoming one of the most popular treatments that we offer here at Pro Skin. There's so many clients that have had tattoos, maybe not necessarily wanting to remove it completely, but maybe they've got bored of the style and they just want to fade it and have a do-over, so that's quite popular as well. However, we do have some clients that are really excited about maybe removing the ex-boyfriend or the ex-girlfriend or ex-wife name and embarrassing tattoos that they have, so it's become one of the most fastest growing treatments that we offer here at Pro Skin. Working with the Picasure machine, it's been really exciting stuff for me. I'm new to the Picasure machine, but I've been in the industry for about 10 years working with Q switches on the Harmony lasers. So the unique thing about the Picasure machine is that it has a unique pressure wave technology. Now this is really important for the way the machine works. It allows it to break the ink particles down into tinier pieces. So whereas the older lasers used to break it down to almost pebble size, our Picasure machine can break it down to almost sand-like. So if you can imagine, that can just allow your body to break it down and process it a lot quicker and a lot easier. So compared to the older technology, this means to the patient that fewer treatments, less downtime, and quicker results really. We've seen tattoos disappear within 3 treatments, which is exceptional. So we've had fantastic results with where I struggled in the past using the Harmony lasers. with the PicoSure you can break down green colours, blue colours, as well as the blacks and yellows. So it's been overall, it uses the same wavelength technology to work on all different colours, but it's been very successful here. Usually when a patient will come in for a consultation, we'll assess them. Usually if they're Fitzpatrick 1 to 3, that means a European skin type, we can go ahead and treat straight away if there's been no sun exposure. But if they are a Fitzpatrick 5 to 6, that's our darkest skin types, we'd have to do a test patch just because their skins are more prone to pigmentation. So it's just a test patch to see how they respond, and if everything's fine, we can treat in 2 weeks. The treatments that we offer here with the PicoSure laser, it is a little bit more expensive than the older technologies. However, in the long run, it works out about the same, depending because you need fewer treatments with the PicoSure machine to the traditional Q-switch lasers.
The change in season from summer to autumn doesn't just bring with it the need for heavy coats, rain jackets and boots. The windy, wet weather that inevitably comes with autumn means you're at risk of a skin breakout. One common underlying feature in people who suffer from acne is the overproduction of sebum, the natural skin warting proofing agent, and in some individuals, weather conditions seem to increase sebum production, which can worsen spots and acne. Moving from windy streets to air-conditioned offices to clammy trains can also make the problem worse. All very annoying, especially if you're a celebrity with a photo shoot looming. Celebrities get their fair share of acne and spots, but they need to look good 24/7. So how do they cope with an outbreak? What can we learn from them? I went to ProSkin to find the solution.
So acne is quite a big concern, whether it's starting with just hormonal breakouts, random breakouts through stress, right up to severe acne, acne rosacea. There's lots of different types of acne, but it's very common, more common than you think.
Had the TheraClear, yeah. ProSkin, they're great, the staff are great, made me feel really at ease.
We see a number of clients in the clinic, anything from young teenage acne right up to the working age that are suffering from random breakouts, so quite a variety of clients. The TheraClear machine is basically using a vacuum suction and a broadband light which focuses on destroying the P bacteria in the skin. It's not a painful treatment at all, it's more of a heat sensation than anything, and obviously you're going to feel the suction as well. Takes about 15 to 20 minutes depending on obviously the different skin types and how many passes we go around the skin, but everything is tailor-made to each individual client. We could do like one treatment a week for I'd say about 4, and then we'll make an assessment and see how it's working, how many more you'd need, or if we need to switch it up to a different sort of treatment. Once we get rid of that active acne and the breakouts and get rid of all the P bacteria and there's no longer breakouts on the skin, then we can start switching up the program a little bit. But it's very important to have a home care regime in place along with the TheraClear. Because obviously you're coming in once a week for the TheraClear for 4 weeks, but you obviously need to support that at home care as well. If you don't, then it just means that you'll need more treatments and it ends up being a little bit more expensive for you. But here at ProSkin we want to make it as affordable and as effective as possible.
It didn't actually hurt at all, literally just a little zap that you feel on your face, but apart from that, it's just quick and easy, 15-20 minutes.
Each treatment is £199 and you'll need roughly 4 treatments.
Collagen production slows down as we age, and that's why helping our bodies create more collagen has become a skincare industry obsession to help keep our skin looking youthful. According to ProSkin, one effective solution is the Derma Roller, so I went to their flagship clinic to find out more.
We are going to be demonstrating you the Derma Roller, and this is a perfect treatment for the autumn when we're moving from the heat to getting obviously colder weather. Your skin can behave quite crazy at that time because it goes through changes. So we need to make sure that the skin is ready for winter. We need to make sure it's quite strong as well for the changes. When we do the Derma Roller, we are creating microchannels in the skin, so that will stimulate your collagen and elastin, so it will plump the skin, it will make it more firm as well. And also it will stimulate the growth factors, and the growth factors are stimulated in the dermis, and that's where we want to target, because whatever happens in dermis, it will show on the face. So by doing Derma Roller, we're basically making your skin look better and healthier. This is the Derma Roller we're going to be using today. It's 0.5 millimeters, so it's only small needles, titanium needles. Clients can use something like that at home, and it's 0.25, so it's very safe to use it at home as well. The one we're using during the treatment, it will penetrate a little bit deeper, so that will cause controlled injury to the skin. So obviously we can control the blood supply to the skin as well, so we can have it all measured. The best way of making the appointment would probably be evening time before you go to bed, because that's the time where your skin actually regenerates the best. Because after the treatment, we apply a very highly active product onto the skin. So they will be basically working overnight and doing their job. So the next day you basically have a very healthy looking skin and very plump. In order to get the best result after Derma Roller, we always recommend to use the best skincare product after the treatment. Because we are needling the skin, we're creating those microchannels, the penetration is up to 1,000 times better. So you can imagine, you know, if you're putting active ingredients into the skin, you get the best results.
The aesthetics industry can be so overwhelming and confusing. So many treatments, experts, and so many new procedures. Well, I'm here with Martina, who's going to help us answer some of the questions you've been asking through the website and through social media. So my first question to you is from Kelly from Sunderland, and she's emailed to ask, is there a treatment to get rid of the sunspots on my face from where I've sunbathed too much in my youth? I mean, I think we're all guilty of that.
Yeah. Myself as well.
Yeah, so I mean, is there a solution to that?
Of course there is. We've got the newest laser, which is Pico, and from Cynosure, and Pico shatters the pigment within the skin and removes also tattoos. So you can imagine that removes tattoos, so you will remove the pigment in the skin. So obviously you will need a few sessions, but it will do the job.
Do some patients have worse skin than others?
Of course, yes, it happens. It happens more with the age as well. You can sunbathe today, but in about 5-10 years, you will see the pigmentation. So you have to start acting now.
How many treatments would you need?
Depending on the severity, I would say you would do the first 3 and then we'll judge. Because you might need between 4 to 6, but we judge after the 3 sessions if we need to do more.
I have a tweet from Mel in Tunbridge Wells, and she said, no cellulite cream I've ever used has worked. Do you have a treatment that can help with that?
Of course we do. We've got the 3D lipo, which is the most up-to-date machine, and that will treat cellulite like nothing else will, because the 6 pixel is a technology that will tighten the skin. It will melt the superficial fat as well, and we finish off with the 3D dermology, will basically move all the toxins to the lymph, and you end up with very smooth skin. So obviously, again, you would need up to 6 sessions to achieve the results, but 6 pixel will heat up the skin to up to 40 degrees, where the new collagen and elastin will kick in, and that will give you obviously a new tight skin, and obviously also removes the superficial fat, which we don't want with cellulite.
You know, obviously creams they can be relatively cost effective. How expensive is the treatment?
The cellulite treatment we do for £109 per session. We've got great packages as well, so obviously that is decided upon the consultation as well, and then we tailor the treatment suiting for the client as well. But we've got great packages, so.
Great, okay, sounds
object.
fantastic. I had a question from Pete in Chawton on Facebook, and he said, I don't want to remove my arm tattoo, but I'd like to have it changed and altered. Is this possible?
Of course it is. If you don't want to have your tattoo removed completely, you only need 1 session with the Pico from Cynosure again. It will lighten your tattoo, and then it's obviously easier for you to cover it if you wanted to have it redone again.
Is it quite popular today? I mean, we see a lot of people out in the street that have got tattoos. Is it quite popular that people are having tattoos removed?
It is, because you get clients that regret having tattoos done many, many years ago. So they come in today and have it fixed, and obviously they have either 1 or 2 sessions to lighten it up and then cover it, so it's obviously not visible, or they just have it removed completely. And with Pico, sometimes you only need 4 sessions to have it completely removed.
And what are the common regrets?
Aging through the sun, UV radiation. I think that's the most common as well, because now ladies are more cautious about, sunbathing, and many of the ladies don't want to do that anymore. So obviously it's all about sun protection and avoiding the UV radiation.
Now, I have seen men obviously come in for tattoo removal. They've obviously had their ex-girlfriend's name written on there. Is that
Yes.
something that you see in the
We've
club?
had few. We've had few regrets like that as well.
Great,
Yeah.
okay. Well, if you like any of the treatments that you've seen on the show, if you want to answer any questions, go onto the website and send in your questions, also through social media. But most importantly, if you want to book in for a consultation, go onto the ProSkin Clinic website and give the clinic a call and start your ProSkin experience.